John Lodge, the legendary bassist, vocalist and creative heartbeat of the Moody Blues, had amassed an estimated net worth of $18 million by the time of his passing in October 2025. His wealth was the culmination of a career that spanned more than 5 decades, an extraordinary journey built upon musicianship, songwriting brilliance and enduring popularity within the progressive rock movement. Lodge's fortune was deeply rooted in the global success of the Moody Blues, the pioneering band formed in 1964 that helped redefine the possibilities of rock music. Their 1967 landmark album Days of Future Past, blending orchestral arrangements with poetic rock melodies, became a cornerstone of the genre and yielded the timeless hit, Nights in White Satin. The band's continued success with albums like On the Threshold of a Dream, 1969, and Seventh Sojourn, 1972, brought multi-platinum sales and international acclaim, propelling them to the forefront of the rock elite. As one of the band's principal songwriters, Lodge's creative contributions played a key role in that success. His songs, Ride My Seesaw, I'm Just a Singer in a Rock and Roll Band, and Isn't Life Strange, became defining anthems of the Moody Blues sound, earning him multiple ASCAP songwriting awards and continuous royalties through global sales, streaming and licensing in film and television. With the band's record sales surpassing 70 million albums worldwide, Lodge's songwriting portfolio became both a creative and financial cornerstone of his legacy. Beyond the collective achievements of the Moody Blues, Lodge pursued a series of successful solo ventures that further enhanced his career and income. His 1975 collaboration with bandmate Justin Hayward, the album Blue Jays, reached number 4 on the UK charts and received critical acclaim for its lush, emotive sound. His solo debut, Natural Avenue, 1977, and later release 10,000 Light Years Ago, 2015, expanded his reputation as a versatile musician and thoughtful lyricist, earning him a loyal following beyond the band's fan base. In 2018, Lodge's induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame alongside his fellow Moody Blues members reignited global interest in the band's catalog, boosting music sales and digital streaming revenues. Throughout his career, Lodge also benefited from extensive world tours, merchandise royalties and performance licensing, all of which contributed to his sustained financial success. Yet, unlike many of his rock contemporaries, John Lodge approached fame and fortune with humility and discipline. Guided by his evangelical Christian faith, he often credited his beliefs with helping him resist the excesses of the music industry and maintain a balanced life. His prudent financial management and careful investments afforded him lasting security, allowing him to divide his time between his home in Surrey, England, and his residences in Florida, where he enjoyed a peaceful life centered on faith, family, and music. While precise figures are based on public estimates, John Lodge's $18 million net worth stands as a reflection not only of commercial success but of a career marked by integrity, vision, and enduring artistry. His legacy continues to generate both artistic and financial rewards for his loved ones, an enduring testament to a life lived with purpose, creativity, and grace. Personal life. Lodge was married to Kirsten on September 10, 1968, a union that lasted faithfully until his passing. Together they built a close-knit family and raised 2 children, Emily and Christian, who remained a source of pride and joy throughout their lives. Beyond his career in rock music, Lodge often spoke openly about his deep evangelical Christian faith, which he credited as a guiding force that kept him grounded. He believed that his spirituality helped him steer clear of the excesses often associated with the rock and roll lifestyle, allowing him to maintain both his integrity and sense of purpose throughout decades in the music industry. Early career and beginnings. John Lodge's musical story began in the vibrant Birmingham music scene of the early 1960s, a creative hub that produced some of Britain's most enduring rock talents. Alongside future Moody Blues bandmate Ray Thomas, the young Lodge formed Riot and the Rebels, a local band known for its energetic performances and early rock and roll influences. The group became a staple act at a local club called the Teabury, where they shared the stage with other up-and-coming bands, including the Beatles and Gerry and the Pacemakers, before any of them had achieved stardom. Despite his growing passion for performing, Lodge temporarily stepped away from music to focus on completing his college education, showing an early sense of discipline that would later define his career. His return to the stage, however, would mark the beginning of a lifelong musical journey that would soon intersect with one of Britain's most influential rock groups, the Moody Blues era. In 1966, John Lodge officially joined the Moody Blues as bassist and vocalist, following the departure of original member Clint Warwick. His arrival coincided with another pivotal addition, Justin Hayward, who replaced founding guitarist and singer Denny Laine. Reuniting with Ray Thomas, Lodge helped usher in a new era for the band, one that transformed the Moody Blues from a rhythm and blues outfit into pioneers of progressive and symphonic rock. As one of the group's principal songwriters, Lodge played a central role in shaping the band's creative identity. His compositions combined melodic strength with emotional depth, resulting in classics such as Isn't Life Strange and I'm Just a Singer in a Rock and Roll Band, both of which earned ASCAP songwriting awards. He also co-wrote Gemini Dream with Hayward, a dynamic hit that climbed to number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 and won another ASCAP award, cementing their songwriting partnership as one of the band's creative cornerstones. Lodge's bass lines became instantly recognizable, driving yet melodic, anchoring the Moody Blues' lush orchestral arrangements and philosophical lyrics. His stage presence, characterized by calm confidence and precise musicianship, earned him admiration from fans and peers alike. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Lodge continued to contribute significantly to the band's evolution. In 1969 he co-wrote Out and In with Mike Pinder for the acclaimed album To Our Children's Children, a project inspired by the Apollo moon landing. In 1985, the Moody Blues received the Ivor Novello Award for Outstanding Contribution to Music, a fitting recognition of their decades-long influence, and of Lodge's vital role in their enduring success. Solo projects and collaborations. While the Moody Blues remained his musical home, John Lodge's creative spirit often led him to explore beyond the band. In 1975 he teamed up with Justin Hayward to release the collaborative album Blue Jays, a critically acclaimed project that bridged their songwriting talents during a brief Moody Blues hiatus. 2 years later, in 1977, Lodge released his first solo album, Natural Avenue, featuring the single Say You Love Me. The album showcased his melodic instincts and lyrical warmth, further establishing his identity as an artist in his own right. In 1980 he recorded a non-album solo single, Street Cafe, Threw It All Away, produced by Pip Williams, best known for his work with Status Quo. Around the same period, Lodge expanded his talents behind the scenes, producing the first 2 albums for the hard rock band Trapeze, helping guide their early sound. His appreciation for musical reinterpretation resurfaced decades later when he participated in the bluegrass tribute albums Moody Bluegrass, a Nashville tribute to the Moody Blues, 2004, and its follow-up, Moody Bluegrass 2, Much Love, 2011, where he contributed vocals to Send Me No Wine. These projects demonstrated his willingness to celebrate and reimagine his own catalog in new styles. Later career and continued touring. Even well into his later years, John Lodge remained an active and passionate performer. In May 2015 he released his second solo album, 10,000 Light Years Ago, which reunited him with fellow Moody Blues veterans Ray Thomas and Mike Pinder. The album was both a reflection on his past and a reaffirmation of his timeless artistry. He followed it up with extensive tours in 2017 and 2018, delighting audiences with both Moody Blues classics and new material. In 2019, Lodge embarked on a new chapter, joining Yes on the Royal Affair Tour, alongside Asia and Carl Palmer's ELP Legacy. The same year he appeared on the Cruise to the Edge event, performing alongside iconic acts such as John Davison of Yes, who had become close to the Lodge family after beginning a relationship with John's daughter, Emily. Davison later joined Lodge on tour as a guest vocalist, further bridging 2 generations of progressive rock. Lodge continued to tour into 2020, appearing on the Rock and Romance Cruise with artists like Don Felder and America. His tour ended just before the onset of the global COVID-19 lockdowns in March that year. Music during lockdown. Even during the isolation of the pandemic, Lodge's creativity never dimmed. From his home studio, he wrote and recorded the reflective song, In These Crazy Times, a family collaboration that featured his son Christian on lead guitar, wife Kirsten on backing vocals, and John Davison contributing harmonies, while Emily Lodge helped manage the project. The intimate recording captured the resilience and unity that defined both his personal and musical life. A heartfelt reminder that for John Lodge, music was always a family affair. Illness and cause of death. John Lodge, the enduring bassist, vocalist, and creative cornerstone of the Moody Blues, passed away on October 10, 2025 at the age of 82, leaving behind a profound silence in the world of progressive rock. His family described his death as sudden and unexpected, with no specific cause disclosed in their heartfelt statement or subsequent reports. Until recently, Lodge remained remarkably active. As late as August 2024, He was still on the road with his solo outfit, John Lodge and the 10,000 Light Years Band, performing Moody Blues classics alongside his own deeply personal compositions. Among his final public appearances was a warmly received concert at the Seminole Casino Hotel in Immokalee, Florida, where he had lived part-time in recent years. Despite his age, Lodge showed no visible signs of frailty or illness. He appeared animated, thoughtful, and filled with gratitude in interviews, often attributing his vitality and optimism to his evangelical Christian faith, which he said helped him steer clear of the excesses of the rock world and stay focused on his purpose. In a moving announcement shared via the Moody Blues social media, his family offered a serene glimpse into his final moments. John peacefully slipped away, surrounded by his loved ones and the sounds of the Everly Brothers and Buddy Holly. The image was strikingly poetic. Those same early rock pioneers had shaped his musical dreams as a Birmingham teenager and continued to inspire him throughout his remarkable life. Tributes poured in from fans and fellow musicians across generations. Bandmate Justin Hayward and others remembered Lodge as a man of massive heart and unwavering faith, devoted not only to his craft but to his family, his beloved wife Kirsten, their children Emily and Christian, and his grandson John Henry. Many hailed him as the heartbeat of the Moody Blues, a quiet yet powerful presence whose musicianship and warmth defined the band's sound and spirit. Though no illness or cause of death was publicly named, what remains undisputed is the depth of Lodge's legacy, a tapestry woven through timeless works like Ride My Seesaw, I'm Just a Singer in a Rock and Roll Band, and Isn't Life Strange? His journey was one of enduring faith, boundless creativity, and humble resilience. As his family's statement tenderly concluded, echoing the words he would often say to fans at the end of every concert, "Thank you for keeping the faith. Thank you for watching." Share with your family and friends if such content is anything you are passionate about. Subscribe and click on the bell notification.